You have stolen my dreams.
Jinping, should I series is going to eat the bugs.
他们是招摇白人吗？
I think he could stop climate change if we convince him.
And now we're about to make another burger. Holy crap, YouTube. We're making a Halloween-themed burger.
That's what's up.
Our society tubes.
Right size? Anonymous Casper sees your robot.
Subscribe for more.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. I mean, I guess I'll give it a try. Here goes. I can't.
Now you may think to yourself, Cobra, this burger is probably going to be grosser than heck, but that's alright. That's more than alright.
I'm sorry, I just can't do it. It's gross.
You don't realize how fucking powerful of a witch I really am. I cast a spell on Spooky, so mote to be in the witch's circle.
What?
Cobes, why do you hold your burgers like an apple? It's disgusting. Well, if you think it's so disgusting, then you can get banned from my channel.
Hello everyone, I was watching...
Xi Jinping and Greta Thunberg, what do you want?
你吃了窗子吗？
Me? Eat the bugs? No way, not this time.
下力白人。
Oh, so I've never had these before, so we'll see how they are.
如果你吃了这个窗子，我给你打钱和社会信用。
Hello everyone, since I bitched out on eating the bugs and the pork brain for KingCobra's Halloween burger for the viewer's choice, we're going to make the second winner of the viewer's choice. We're going to be making KingCobra's steak. Now for the steak, you're going to need a nice beautiful ribeye, about a pound, or you can get a little bit more. You're going to need some kind of margarine. I just got the cheapo Land O'Lakes margarine. You're going to need Rolling Rock. You're going to need Monster, obviously. You're going to want some of this bone-sucking steak sauce, which is the seasoning and rub. Don't get the actual sauce, get the rub. You're going to need this spicy garlic seasoning blend. This took me forever to fucking get. You're going to need about half a head of garlic. I broke up some of it, but I'll show you how to break up the rest. And then he uses a, I think it's called Miss Piggy's sweet bacon rub or something like that. The ingredients were on the website, so I pretty much just threw it together. I did like a teaspoon of black pepper, onion powder, cardamom, cloves, paprika, and cayenne pepper, and then like a not a teaspoon, like a quarter teaspoon, and then I did a whole or a half a teaspoon of the cinnamon and the brown sugar that goes in it. It smells pretty good, but if you're gonna make this, go ahead and buy the actual Miss Piggy thing, because fucking cardamom or cordamon, whatever it is quite expensive by weight. But the first thing we want to do is start to heat up your pan. If you have a cast iron pan, get that going. Get that going with a little bit of grease from the stuff you used the other day. If you don't have any excess grease, just put a little bit of oil in it. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get a little bit of oil, just a tiny bit. You don't need too much in there, because we are going to put lots of butter and stuff in there. Now, obviously, I don't have a cast iron pan. My mother wouldn't let me use it after I told her what I was making, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll just get that heated up. Now, while we're waiting for it to get heated up, I am going to use 6 cloves of garlic. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the twist and pull method. So on the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use it on this side. Pinch, twist it, and then pull all the crap down. Now, you want to get some of the fucking skin right inside of here, because we're going to use that later. So we want to get that nice in there. And we're going to break this garlic down a little bit here. I got a couple forks next to us. There we go. And if you can, just crumple it just a little bit. There, that should be good. I'll take a fork and just kind of crush at it. And fucking just break it up really nice. And for the rest of the crap, you can just break it with your hands. It doesn't really matter. You're going to get a little greasy on your hands, but that's where the flavor comes from. The grease on your hand is actually where most of Cobra's flavor comes from. So Gordon Ramsay, look out. Cobra knows what he's doing. Make sure you break up your skin a little bit too if it's a little big. Alright, now we got all our garlic chopped up nicely. We're going to take one of our margarines and we're going to split it in half. We're going to put it in here half at a time. Again, if you get a little bit of the butter on top of you, it's not a huge deal. Put this right in here. Wiggle it right around in that pan. While that's simmering, while that's melting a little bit, we're going to put some of this garlic right in here. Get that going. Oh fuck, I forgot. We're supposed to put a little bit of this spicy garlic blend inside of the garlic. God damn it. Whatever, we'll put a little bit in the pan anyway. We're gonna go lightly down. Let's get a little bit of this right in here. We'll do a little extra inside the pan. We'll spin it with our fork one more time. Get the other stick of margarine inside of there. And we gotta put in all of our seasonings. Actually, we're just gonna put in a little bit more of this. Come on, can I open the damn thing? There we go. Alright, spin this around a little bit more. Alright, now we gotta put in a little bit of our bone sucking sauce. Figure out how this opens up. And we want to put in a little bit more of our spicy garlic seasoning. Give that one more mix with our butter here. And while we're waiting for this to heat up here, which I'm going to turn it up just a wee bit more. There we go, just a tiny bit. We're going to get our steak ready. So get your steak out. Go down to the pan. I'm going to put a little bit of our bone suckling sauce right on the top of it. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of our spicy garlic seasoning. There we go. And then we're going to put a little bit of this right on top of it. We'll rub it in really nice there. Okay, now the one thing you want to do is you want to take your fork, you want to stab at it so all the flavorings go right on the inside. Once we got it in there, we're going to take it, put it in our delicious pan upside down, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to stab at it. Just be careful when you're doing this. Stab really nice. Okay, we want to re-season it. A little bit more of this bone suckling sauce on the top of it. Good. A little bit of this spicy garlic. Good. And we want a little bit of this stuff right on top of it. I can rub it in really quick. Alright, now we got to add the one thing to it. We got to add some of this rolling rock right in there. First pour it on the side, then just a little on the top. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. And then I'm going to grab a spatula while we're cooking. Actually, I decided to grab some tongs while we're cooking. What do you think? Should give it a flip? Yep, we're going to give it a nice flip. Actually, I flipped it back real quick. There's one more thing we have to do. Have to get one of our Lando Lakes here. It actually has to go a little bit longer on that other side anyway. But we have to get some of our Lando Lakes here. Cut this bad boy in half. And we're going to put it just like that, right on the top of it. We're going to give it another minute and then we're going to flip her over. Alright, now we're going to flip it. So take your steak and your butter. Just flip it over just like that. Make sure it rests right on top of the butter. There we go. Almost. I had it when I was doing it. There. And then we just gotta do one last thing to it, and we're just gonna let it cook. Gotta add in a bitter monster. There we go. And we'll just let it set. Alright, I'm gonna give her one more flip here. I just want to see how the bottom side looks. I know Cobra didn't flip it again, but I want to give her another flip. Then we're gonna check her, and then we'll probably see how it is. Should be nice and juicy. Now if you're curious while I'm cooking this of what I smell, I actually smell mostly the brown sugar and the cinnamon. You can see it around the edges getting a little thick in there. I'm trying to scrape that around just a wee bit. But I don't smell, that's mostly what I smell. I don't smell the Rolling Rock too much at all. I think that should be good for me. I'm gonna turn her on. Take it over to our plate here. Set it right on there. Now we're gonna let it rest for a few minutes, and then we'll come back to it. Here's my grease mess in here, if you wanted to take a look at that. While the steak's resting over there, we're gonna be making a classic Cobra drink. I think this one is Cobras Candy. Since we're gonna be making a double, we're gonna start off with 2 shots of Jack Daniels. Two shots of Midori melon liqueur. Should be good. A little bit of pineapple juice. Oh fuck, I forgot to get the straw. That's alright. I'll get one in a second. A bit of pineapple. And then top the rest of the way with Red Bull. Not Monster, Red Bull. Alright, let me go get a straw. Be right back. I got the straw, and here it is. Stir it up a little bit. Probably even put just a little more pineapple juice right in there. There we go. Now that looks better. Alright, here's the steak and the drink. Now I need my gear on real quick so I can cut the steak. But let's see how it is. Doesn't cut too bad. It's cooked inside quite nicely. For me anyway. Now if this isn't cooked nicely for you, what we're going to do is we're going to take the plate, we're going to give it the, you know, classic Cobra. I'm going to put it in the microwave about 44 seconds or so, should be good. And that should really brighten up your steak here. But I want to try the drink really quick, so let me get the drink ready. Now like I said, I have my retard gear on, so drink's fine. Mostly tastes pineapple juice and Midori. Definitely a fruitier drink. Definitely edible. I've had something equivalent to that before. Well, let's try that steak. It's not as tough as in his video, so I'm impressed. Here we go. Let me try a different piece. That piece had a little too much fat on it or something. That mostly tasted like brown sugar and obviously garlic. I didn't taste. I don't taste much of the bone-sucking sauce in there, and I thought I put quite a bit on it. Maybe I didn't. But mostly it's overpowered by the brown sugar flavor. So maybe that recipe for it was a little too much. Do I really taste the Rolling Rock? Yeah, I'm mostly just tasting garlic. And that, I get a hint of the Rolling Rock, but not as much as I thought I would. So it's definitely edible. Take out my steak from the microwave here. Let's get another piece off of here. Maybe get a more middle piece. See if it's sunk through a little bit better. Oh yeah, I taste the Rolling Rock in that now. I don't taste the monster. Can definitely taste the margarine. Taste that brown sugar. No spicy heat from it. It's not bad. It's not worth it, but it's not bad. I mean, if you want to boil your steak in butter or margarine, excuse me, this would probably be the way to do it. If you wanted it spicier, probably use a different seasoning or use a lot more than I did. But hey, it's not too bad, Cobra. Your cooking's actually relatively edible. I wouldn't do this over like a excuse me. I wouldn't do this over like a baked steak or anything. I definitely wouldn't boil my steak again, but like if I served this and just really quickly actually made the top look good, I don't think anybody would like it too much, but it's different. Good job. There's a piece of the garlic skin there. At one point I had the idea, me and my buddy, that it would be a good idea to mix a fucking steak with Jack Daniels, like marinate it in Jack Daniels, and that was the worst tasting steak I've ever had. Compared to that, this is like 100% better. This, like I said, this isn't the way I would eat my steak, but it's not bad. Let's see if I can get a nice piece right there. Should be good. You know what? We'll take this one. Try not to get that garlic skin. Ketchup doesn't make it any better or any worse.